Welcome to the College of the North Atlantic. Let us introduce you to the School of Engineering Technology. If you're interested in a career in engineering technology, the College of the North Atlantic offers a variety of different programs: architectural, electrical, computing systems, industrial, mechanical. Whatever you're interested in, there's a program there for you.
So one of my favorite things about the School of Engineering Technology is that a lot of your instructors have worked in the industry themselves, so they can definitely give you some real life experiences that you might experience yourself once you enter the workforce.
A lot of the instructors in the program came from industry before, so they had a lot of grasp on what we would possibly see. In the first month, I saw 3 situations that they had talked about in class, in one of the classes there. So it was just kind of there's a lot of real world knowledge and experience there.
So my experience at CNA helped me build on my skills when I graduated by having lots of support around me. The small class sizes and the really supportive environment at CNA really helped me build confidence in my abilities.
My time at College of North Atlantic, I speak extremely highly of. I really liked the college. I liked the program, fell in love with my instructors. The support staff were amazing at the college. Something that I didn't find at other institutions, which I really appreciated at the College of North Atlantic.
I love the College of North Atlantic and everything that it offers its students. You get real world experience in the form of co-op placements throughout your program. And there are often other opportunities to engage with industry while you're a student. And having that work integrated learning experience through your program really helps you feel more comfortable when you get out in the industry.
I would recommend CNA for anybody who is interested in a career in engineering technology.
Hello and welcome to the Ridge Road campus of College of the North Atlantic, home to CNA's Engineering Technology Center. My name is Olivia Heaney, and I'm the Student Development Officer responsible for campus life here at Ridge Road. I'll be guiding you on today's virtual campus tour. Our engineering technology programs are all 3-year diplomas. They're great for students who like to work through and solve problems and come up with solutions. Our programs have very small class sizes, which means lots of personalized training. The biggest class is 32 students, but most have a maximum of 24 seats. Many of our programs include a co-op placement, which means that there are accredited paid work terms as part of your diploma that often help to lead to employment after graduation. When you first enter our building and head down the hall, the first large set of doors you'll see is student services. This is where to come for whatever help you might need. We're here for everything from student aid to scholarships and awards, to graduation, to counseling, to work terms. Adjacent to our Student Services office is our Learning Commons, a study and research space and computer lab. Our librarian, Jason, is available for help with all your research needs. At the back of our Student Services office, you'll find accessibility services. We strive for inclusivity and accommodation of all our students' needs and encourage students to self-identify as soon as possible to ensure that we can be ready for you when you arrive. Down the hall from Student Services, we have our first floor geomatics lab. Most people associate geomatics with surveying, but it's much more than that. It's about mapping out objects in relation to the Earth's surface using different types of technology like GIS, hydrographic mapping, and satellite image analysis. Last year, students used a laser scanner to map the data from the caribou statue in one of our local parks. And now that data is being used to build a statue that will be placed in Gallipoli, Turkey, as the final monument of the historic Trail of the Caribou. Geomatics surveying engineering technology includes 2 separate work terms, so students can explore different industries, which often leads to employment after graduation. All our lectures and hands-on demonstrations are completed here in this lab as well as outside. This lab is also set up to broadcast a GNSS GPS signal inside the classroom for testing and demonstrating the use of GNSS equipment. And just down the hall from our first floor geomatics lab, we have our IT support available to all students Monday to Friday from 8:30 to 4:30. Here is our second floor student lounge, one of several common areas on campus. This room is full of light in the afternoons and is a great place to have a bite to eat or study. Here's our academic help center, often used for peer tutoring or group study, and it has a great view of the city. Fantastic views looking over the entire downtown. This is our chemistry lab, which is used in the coursework for most of our programs, especially chemical process engineering technology. Chemical process is about learning how to take raw materials and turn them into valuable products. Graduates of this program tend to find jobs in a wide range of sectors, including mining, oil and gas, and as lab techs. The lab you see here is equipped with various point sensors, including pH, ISE, ORP, conductivity, dissolved gases, and calorimeters. Our second floor is also home to our physics laboratory, as well as a computer laboratory and our analyzers laboratory. This laboratory is also heavily used in our chemical process program. It's equipped with a gas chromatograph, mass spectrometer, physical property analyzers, a distillation process analyzer, toxic and combustible sensors with controller, and an open path system. This equipment is industrial grade and what would be found in industry. For example, oil and gas, mineral processing, water treatment, and any processing plant. On our third floor, you'll find our mechatronics lab, which is used in most of our programs, but perhaps especially in instrumentation and industrial engineering technology. Instrumentation engineering technology may be our most hands-on program. In instrumentation, students learn process control, electrical control, and automation. The program doesn't have a work term, but students often find other ways to partner with industry, such as through their capstone projects, which are term projects that students use to solve real world problems. Right now, we have a couple students who, for their capstone projects, are partnering with a company called Hatch to design and develop a traffic light system for the Voisey's Bay mine. Basically, they're developing the system as if they were hired to do so. They're building software and hardware, they're working with a budget, they're creating the code for the lights that will allow proper traffic flow, and they're designing the cabinet that will house all the hardware components. These capstone projects have the potential to lead to work after graduation. One of our recent graduates did his capstone with the same company, Hatch, and now he works there as a junior designer and technologist. The lab you see here is equipped with controllers, process control units to measure temperature, flow, and level, various valves, and our Simtronic simulation software. This lab is also used by our industrial engineering technology program, which is essentially where engineering meets business. It has a number of work terms which students find valuable in helping lead to employment after graduation. Industrial students do coursework in project management, business process, information management, and design. Graduates tend to find work in maintenance and reliability engineering, planning, and analysis in a wide variety of fields like mining, manufacturing, government, project management, construction, healthcare, and oil and energy. In these sectors, industrial engineering technologists use their skills to improve profitability, productivity, quality, and safety in their workplaces. This year, industrial students have used the lab you see here to develop computer integrated manufacturing procedures. Those would occur at the Festo station, as well as to use augmented reality smart glasses to support manufacturing operations. Our third floor is also home to our biomedical laboratory and more computer laboratories. I'll just try to refresh this page so that you can see our computer laboratories. There we go. Our computer labs are used in most of our programs, but perhaps especially the industrial program for activities such as designing a manufacturing plant, developing and designing workstations, and analyzing data to increase quality and profitability. Many of the labs we've seen so far are also used by our petroleum engineering technology program, which also includes work terms and opportunities to liaise with industry. Petroleum is essentially about learning how to design and implement drilling procedures and figure out the best ways to get oil out of the ground, or in our case in Newfoundland and Labrador, off the ocean floor. We have a rising oil demand as both COVID 19 vaccination rates and global economic activity have increased. Additionally, ongoing petroleum supply limitations have put an upward pressure on crude oil prices, especially for sweet light crude, which is on the rise again right now. The higher price of oil, along with a new discovery in the Flemish Pass last year, is dramatically improving the economy for Equinor's Bay du Nord project, and it's kickstarting the stalled White Rose project. Up next is our instrumentation laboratory. This is our campus's programmable logic controller and distributed control systems lab, containing several types of Allen Bradley PLCs alongside Emerson Delta V DCS processors. It's here that students are taught the fundamentals of ladder logic and function block programming. This programming enables them to control future industrial and manufacturing processes. They also learn how to create human machine interface screens that act as graphical user interfaces, which allow plant operators to monitor and control processes from a central location using computers. And lastly, our third floor is home to another geomatics lab, which is where all our software based labs occur for that program. Thanks so much for joining us for this virtual tour of Ridge Road campus. If you have any questions, feel free to call me, Olivia, at 709 758 7717.